Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the last episode of Contradiction. I thought last one was going to be the last one, but this is the hour.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, we've got a few bits to do, right? We've got a bunch of stuff to talk to Paul about.
What do you know about poppy pods?
So, let's get that in.
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them,
But
using
the
them?
last episode, I think. Final speculations on who you think the killer is, okay? Get them in now, guys. All right, pop in the comments. Get to the end. You have more comments, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, this is it. I adored this game. Thank you very much to Amy.
The best of the bunch. The Big CheeZ.
For recommending
And
this
so
game.
what does it
and
mean
for the,
to be a
for the
prime
thumbnail, for
candidate?
Success.
the whole series.
We have a special
I love it. I adore it.
relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students.
Uh-huh.
And they get an instant job.
Right.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Right. Yeah, Amy did suggested the game in the first place. She's been waiting for it for a long time, to be fair for her. And then she also did the thumbnail for it, and I adore the thumbnail. But this has been a fantastic game, and I can't wait to see how it ends.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Interesting. Kate's prime status.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
And nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
Right.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be
I
told.
will speak to him,
I don't
but
trust him myself.
I feel like they must have slipped up somewhere. Right, I'm sure this must link in. No. 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 Nobody you allowed to no combination. No. I'm already on that one. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. What did the CD have? You're free. I'm free of myself. I'm free of something. Did it have something? Something about testing at the end? Extreme testing or something? Yeah!
Aha. You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that
I'd be
depends on how
surprised,
far
yeah.
you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
But if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics. Push, greed is good, all right?
All right, Gecko.
We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
Okay.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're going to have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'll see myself out. Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
I think about it. Probably not gonna.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Okay. I said one of them.
Kyle.
Kyle's gonna come kill me. I know I know we don't. I know British police don't carry guns, but I feel like Jenks should have a gun. I want a
That
gun.
doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it?
He's gonna
I might
come
make
kill
my way
you.
over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Okay, seriously, right? Jenks didn't bring more than one evidence bag, a torch, any weapons, a mobile phone. What kind of shitly prepared investigator is this guy? In all honesty. What a fucking stupid ass. This is just stupid. Right, let's go up to Atlas then, I guess. That's where it's taking us. Okay.
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Alright, fine. So let's not go that way then. Let's I don't remember this bit. Alright, clearing? Because this is creepy every time, isn't it? Hey, it's you! The guy who put me on
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard. Not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success.
Right.
Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
This is
It's an
kind of...
extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
It's all right. Are you okay? You save someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
Right, so that was nuts, really, wasn't it? We just saved a girl and we don't even get a thank you. So I feel bad for Jenks at this point, but I'm glad he at least smacked Kyle. Git deserved it. But Simon does seem to be at the root of all this right now. So,
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
your buddy.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate.
Right.
But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else.
Yeah.
Then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right?
Okay.
Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas
But
works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Oh, you mean the same ones that you're apparently allergic to? Is this where you run? That doesn't look suspicious at all, mate, does it? No way this is in England. It hasn't rained at all.
did he go in such a hurry? Were you trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
I'm guessing I was supposed to go this way, considering like it put me in here right off. Or not. Go this way then? This bit hasn't really had much to do with it, has it, really? It's like, other than the key, it's been kind of useless. Bex, he ain't in the pub, is he?
A few more questions, please.
I ain't seen pattern sticky tape.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know, because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
So you've got it. Wait a minute. So 2 months ago. Just there you are. Can I do anything with this? No. Taped the broken window.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course... You.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What will come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think
was you
had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to a lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it.
You pushed her.
I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
She was drowning.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
She slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
I know who did.
You got the wrong girl.
Who?
Dude!
Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you.
Dude, I ruled you out ages ago.
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places, politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Very interesting. Dude, that was wicked. That was so good. Rupert Booth as Inspector Jenks. Rand. Right, that was very cool. I want to know what happened to Simon though and stuff. If I'd kept going, if I'd gone other places, would I have found other stuff? No, I mean, I went to Atlas. The only thing I could think to go to maybe would have been James's. God. Alright, so is there gonna be a second? I don't know if there's gonna be a second one. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, that was cool, that was great. That was really cool. I loved that. That was fantastic. Thank you, Ames, for recommending that. I'm pretty much take any suggestion you have for gaming at this point. Yeah, that was awesome. Didn't see that coming, in all honesty. Like that, it was Bex at the end. Like, that was cool. Man, I ruled her out so early. Oh, that was cool. That was great. Yeah, right. I mean, if you watch this, then you kind of know what's happening, so it'd be kind of pointless playing it for yourself, I suppose. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh God, it's amazing seeing the world in color properly again. Baggy cat and the thing. That was awesome. I'm gonna have to look, see if there's anything else these guys have done. What did I get? No cheats used. Beautiful. Game completed. Game completed with no cheats. I don't really understand. Sure, that's the same thing. We hope you enjoyed Contradiction. This was an experimental independent game made on a tiny budget. If you liked it, please leave a review of the game. I will absolutely be leaving a review. That was awesome. That was absolutely fantastic. And I would love to play more of that same sort of style game. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I got nothing that I would say wrong. Like, occasionally the acting was a little bit out, exaggerated. And to be fair, I think it made it kind of a little bit funny at times. And that kind of, it was nice. The only thing I would say, I guess, is that it kind of felt like Jenks as a police officer, a little bit crap. It's like, I don't know. Like, at the last minute, put on, like, you've got a day to find this murderer, to figure out if there's anything, iffy here and stuff. Why am I 96% complete? Why am I 96% complete? Uh-oh. No. What's going on? I can't do anything. Not 100% sure what's going on now. I've broken it. I've broken it. Okay, fair. No worries. That's fair enough. Yeah, this game is brilliant. I found Jenks, like, he's fun. He's a great actor, really good actor, whatever. I just find some bits of it like a bit, like, did you have nothing? You got one evidence bag and a notebook and your hat and your bag. Like, you'd have a phone, wouldn't you? Surely. You're in the middle of nowhere. You'd have a phone. Come on now. I don't know. But that's the only thing I really have an issue with. Everything else was really good. I loved it. The actors, the actresses, everything was perfect. The exaggeration was fun at times, and, like, you know, most of it though was just really good. I need to figure out why Simon ran away, or where Simon went. I need to figure out what the deal is with that. I wish I'd gone and asked Emma. I wish I'd gone and asked Emma now. But that was just really good. That was just really good. I need to, if I'm going to do the end, I might try and figure out if I can do the end bit of it again or something. And see if I can just not go to Rebecca first, and I'll go chat to maybe Emma and James and see if we can figure anything else out. But that was brilliant. Thank you everyone who has joined me for this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We'll have more stuff coming to the channel very soon. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do after this one. But thank you. Have a great day. Have a great night. Whatever time zone you're in. Stay happy, stay positive, and stay cheesy. And if you know more games like this, like the kind of murdery mystery kind of one, shout them out. Let me know. I'd love to do some more of these, to be honest with you. This is just awesome. I feel like I did pretty well. Yeah, doing nasty. But yeah, have a great day. Later, guys. Love you.